folks, it's Handmade by Shirley. Welcome back to my channel. I've come on just to do a very quick video with some wax seals. So I did this one. It didn't work that well, but I did this heart one, and then I put a little bit of gilding wax in silver over the top just to bring the image of that heart out. So I thought I would do one for this card, and I've got a few of these cards. Where did I put them? Oh, they're about anyway. These were the ones I did with the mixed media stamping with Luscious Powders. So I've already got my little stand, my tea light, and I've got my little holder for the wax. So just going to pop that there. And then I've got this, I got these out Amazon. I got the handle, which just screws on to the top. I just wanted to try two, and then if I like it I might get some more. So you got one with the tree on it and one with the I Love Heart on it, which is really nice, and they are quite weighty. And then I decided just to buy a box of mixture. These are off Amazon as well. Mixture of wax melts as well. So there's lots of different colours going on there. I don't have red or anything, but that's okay. There's, you know, if I do like this and I start to kind of, you know, use it quite a lot, I might buy other colours. So I'm going to do the tree today, and I think I'm going to stick it on to this bit. So thinking colour wise, because this has got a bit of everything in it. It's got green, blue, a bit of brown around the edge, some silver and purple, and that nice teal colour as well. So, what to choose? Let me think. Now that one I went for, I think it was one of these two. So, not going to do that same colour. So let's see what we go for. Maybe we'll go for this kind of, I don't know what colour you'd call this, bronzy. So just popping a couple of these in, and they'll melt quite quickly. They do melt quite quickly. Oh, I've went and put a mixture in there. Oh, never mind, that'll do. I've put a mixture of those two because I wasn't looking. But that's okay. So it won't take long to melt. It will just take wee while. So if we watch it, we can see it melting, starting to melt. And yeah, I just thought I'd try these to see, because I'd seen other people using them and I thought, oh, they're quite nice. And it did bring me back to the days when my dad had an old bureau in I think our living room when we were younger, and he did have the wax seals where it was just red wax, I think you got, or maybe black, I don't know, but we always had red. And I remember being fascinated when watching him with the long, you know, it was a long kind of stick of wax, and lighting the wick at the end and then dropping it and stamping it. I always thought that was quite amazing. So this is similar, but it's probably a bit, there's a lot more on offer with wax melt colours and the like, and actually for the actual stamp as well. So yeah, it's starting to really melt now, so just pop that away, pop that to the side as well at the minute, because I say that was one I did, it didn't quite work, but it's fine. So I can either do it straight onto my card, or I can do it onto my mat and then stick it onto my card. That one I did it straight onto the card. Probably that's why it kind of slid a bit, but I'm happy with it. I don't mind. So yeah, it's starting to really melt now. Now what I should have got was a cocktail stick just to stir it a bit, but I don't have that. So I've got this. This is what you would wind up with Pinflair Photogel glue. So I've got that. So I'm just bringing in a bit so you can see the full card. So it is starting to melt now, as we can see, and it's kind of a mixture of colour, which is fine. I don't mind. Just giving that a wee mix round, and it's very hot. I can feel that that is very, very hot. Oh. And we don't want it to do that, so it just needs a little bit more, I think. That makes a nice swirl, doesn't it? So just leave that for a few more minutes just to completely melt, and then we can see what happens. So I'd like to say thank you to all the people who always send me lovely, lovely comments and are regular commenters, and they're just so uplifting and it makes me feel so appreciated. So keep them coming, and thanks so much for your support. I know I've said I want to get to 1,000, and I do. I'd like to get to 900 first. So keep sharing with your crafty friends and family, and yeah, subscribe if you come across this channel and you're quite happy. You think, oh, might like to do some stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just pop it onto here. I think I wasn't going to, but I think I will. So just pop that on, pop that back, and just let's go for it. See what happens. I think it's the same scenario. It's gone more to one side than kind of in the middle. Let's just see if that will come off now. It should do. There we go. So, I mean, it's not the best, but it's okay. And it's quite nice, I think. So, what I want to do is, excuse me, I did put gold on that one yesterday. Not gold, I did put silver on it. I'm going to put a little bit of this other gold, and that's cooled down quite nicely. So I've got this little dauber thing that I use just to put, it's getting quite dry, so just to sort of lift up the image a wee bit. It's just a wee bit, it's quite nice just to see that image, and you can even do a wee bit round the edge as well. So that's my wax seal. I'm quite happy with that. So that's 2 wax seals. So what we can do now is we can do some more. So I'll just get a couple of these other cards that are in the box that probably would be fine with one of these. I've got those ones from the mixed media type ones I did before. I might be able to put, not on that one I don't think. Ones. These ones, I really do like how that one came out. I don't know if I'll put one in there because that one's really nice. I don't want to spoil it. See, I'm keeping them all in this kind of box so I can refer back to them a bit. I don't know if that would, maybe that one would look quite nice with a bit of a wax seal. So let's just carry on. So we need to get some more, pop these back, we need to get some more wax into that. So let's just pop these there and just see. So we can kind of mix the colours. I mean, I mixed the colours with that and it looked okay, so you know, it doesn't matter too much. So let's go for, so this is more red and I've got gold in it, so I think perhaps going for, I'm trying to see if green, blue, it's got gold in it. Perhaps something, I don't know, like this. Let's just pop some of these in. I mean, I don't even know what colours these are, but I know there's some stuff from the last bit, but that's okay. And I might just pop in another bit of gold and see how that comes out. And then we can do this one. So for this next one, which is the red one, I'm going to change it to the heart. So it just screws off very easily. And I say they're quite weighty, which is good. because you know it's quality, I think, then. Just screw that on. Wait for your wax to melt and see what happens, basically. So, yep. So I'm getting ready for Kenilworth as well, which is a week on, what was a week, 2 weeks on Friday. So it's a week on this Friday that I go down there, but it's a week on Saturday actually, because it's a full day of the Saturday. So if you're interested in coming, if you think that it's not too far away for you, I mean, it's just a day to meet me, meet Chris Stokes, meet lots of other new crafters, and also get introduced to the Gummiapan Studio Light Alexandra Renka products and Stamp Kitchen as well, because they are nice products, they are. And there's a pop-up shop going to be there. I'm going to be doing a couple of demonstrations in the morning and in the afternoon, as is Chris as well. She'll be doing that, and yeah, it should be really good. I'm looking forward to it. So if you think that you might want to come and visit us, that would be brilliant. I'd really like to meet some new crafty folk, and you know, it's always nice to make new relationships and friendships. So no pressure, but I am coming from quite far in Scotland down to Kenilworth, which is fine. So yeah, it would be lovely to see you there and craft with you if you can. So if you pop over to www.mizaprint.co.uk, you should be able to see the information there. It's also on my Handmade by Shirley page on Facebook, where you can click on that link as well, and that should take you to where you would buy your ticket. So, yep. Please think about it, because I think it's worth it. So that's now melted. So I'm trying to think, will I put it here, or will I just put it at the side, or that side? I might just put it here. So let's just go for it. It's quite a nice sort of colour. Now that's quite a bit more, so that might work better. So just making sure I've got the stamp. That's better, I think. It's still quite... That's probably too much, actually. But hopefully... Way! That looks really nice. I like that. And it's in the middle. That is so cool. Yeah, like that. So let that cool down slightly. And then we're going to do another remixture of colours. So we've got these 2 now. We've got 3 now. And I'll pop these there just now. I might put some extra gilding wax onto that, I'm not sure. Probably will. Now this one, what colours could we use? Let's see. So we've got a sort of corally colour. We've got bronze and gold and a sort of silver as well. Decisions. Why don't we just go for, maybe that's too dark. Why don't we go for this sort of petrol-y grey colour? Now, I know I've got remnants of that in it, but it won't matter too much. So that's 2, 4, and I'll just put another one in. Oh, missed. Ooh, it's a bit hot, and I think we'll just keep it at the nice heart shape just now, and then I think so anyway. Or we could change it to the tree, so we've got 2 heart shapes and 2 trees. Let's just change it to the tree then. And then it was just really coming on to show you that wasn't anything too exciting, but I will be back with some other stuff later. I've got this nice Altenew stamp that I got in the sale from Seven Hills Crafts, and I got that in the sale, so I thought I might do something with that. So come back on and do something with that. So I've got a few ideas, and yep. So this wax should just peel off quite easily. Yeah, peels off really easily. So this is still melting away, which is fine. So in this pack I got separate, so I got those two together. Well, these were separate, I got that separate, and then I had found, what I found in the charity shop was this little burner and the tea lights and some what do you call them, I've forgotten the word, tweezers. So that was quite good. And then I just bought the two, the handle and the two stamps, and they were separate. I bought the wax melt separate. So yeah, I just fancied trying it, and I didn't really want to buy a huge set, you know, because I thought, well, I might not use them very often, and then it will be a bit of a waste. I mean, I could always sell it, I suppose, but don't do that. So that's kind of a, yeah, it's kind of a, I don't know what colour that is, but it's quite nice. So give that a mix round. Ideally, I would use a cocktail stick, but me being me, didn't have one. So I'm going to use the tree. So I'm just going to pop this on top of here, just like that. Back on there. Make sure the tree is the right way round, and just try and get it into the middle. Leave it for a few seconds, and then gently lift it. And oh, I would say that's more or less perfect, that one. So that's another one. So I'm quite happy with that. So you could make loads of these up and then have them in a little box, and then you could just glue them on, is another idea as well. So I want to just blow out the candle because I'm kind of more or less finished at the minute. Move that away just now, and what I want to do with these two is just to put a little bit of gilding wax or something over the top, I just think it finishes it off a little bit when you do that. So let's see, we could use the bronze on this one because we've got bronze. So just using that same little brush. Now I've got some wipes here that I can just wipe it to take some of the gold off, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. So I think this is disintegrating, this brush actually. Right, so just a tiny bit on there, you don't want too much, and then just very, very, very lightly over the top, like that, just so we can see it, and you can just go around the edge a little bit as well, just to highlight that. That's quite nice. I think that's quite nice. So that's that one. Now this one, I probably won't use the bronze. I would use the gold because it's got gold, but I could use silver if I wanted as well, but I'll just go for the gold. Go for gold, as they say. Oh yeah, this brush is well past it. It's come apart, but hopefully it'll live for another day. So just a tiny bit onto that wee sponge and just gently sponge over that very, very gently. Wonder if you can see it a bit better if I put my light on. My light's not on, but you might see it a wee bit clearer. Let's just I'm going to go over the edge of this as much, a wee tiddly bit maybe. I said it wasn't, and now I have. So, there we go. So that's just a way you can finish off your card as an embellishment. These are just ideas, of course. So there are the finished ones. So hope you've enjoyed watching me using, I've forgotten, I've totally got mental. You've enjoyed watching me using these, I've forgotten the name. That's terrible. Wax seals. Dearie me. Dearie me. So maybe you'll get some for yourself and give it a go. I know I saw one of my regular subscribers got some for her birthday, so she'll probably be bringing some out. I would have thought something with those. So you can always have a look at her video as well, Jenny's Craft Corner, I think. Yeah. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back very, very soon. And please do think about Kenilworth. Take care. Bye for now.